Hi everyone and welcome to our love reading. So I'm talking quite quietly because Lottie is here asleep next to me and I don't want to wake her. Oh, nearly. Okay, no, she's back asleep. Okay, so this is going to be our love reading and we're just going to see what we need to hear. So bear in mind this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're drawn to watch this reading, that is when the message is for you, but do not worry about time frames here. So we're going to use a mixture of different decks, and before we begin I wanted to let you guys know that I'm currently offering an end of summer sale on all my decks on Etsy. So it's you don't need any discount code, it's already there. All you need to do is you buy 2 decks or more and you get 30% off. So it's a massive sale. I kind of felt like we all needed something, you know, with the end of summer, and although here in the UK it's actually the nicest that it's been all summer. We've had rain like for the last few months, and then September the 1st and suddenly the sun came out, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but yeah, end of summer sale, 30% off if you buy 2 decks or more. Head to my Etsy store to enjoy the discount. Okay, so let's find out, what do we need to hear? What do we need to hear? I can see a rubber glove, like a cleaning glove. I don't know who is cleaning, who's like making space, but I don't know, maybe you guys are doing some spring cleaning here, but that cleaning glove might be significant for some of you. Retreat. Okay, so right now this is about either you or the two of you disconnecting from the world, you know, kind of withdrawing here. But let's see, we've got worth waiting for. Let's get one more. And forgiving and learning. So this is quite an interesting energy. So what we've had here is, I feel like someone has withdrawn and it's been taking a little time for them to kind of come out of hermit mode. I actually feel like you are learning how to forgive this person because they've pulled away. So, you know, we'll find out why they've done that in a moment, but it seems like there's been a bit of a lesson here for the two of you, and you know, this person's withdrawn for their own personal reasons and you've had to learn how to forgive and how to let go. I do feel like something's been kind of stuck, but it's just come down to timing. It's just come down to, like, I don't know, we've got to wait for other things to fit into place. There's been delays, really frustrating delays here. For some of you, your spirit babies have been trying to connect with you, to kind of give you that reassurance that you've been looking for. Now let's see, I'm going to be using my XXX tarot deck today, so another one which is available in the Etsy sale. So we've got the Hanged Man. So we've definitely had like a pause here. We've had a bit of a break, maybe some time apart from this person, or maybe it just felt like the connection just was not moving forward. Maybe the two of you have been trying to do something together and it just feels like it keeps getting delayed. Postponement, it feels like there's been a postponement here. But you know, with this Hanged Man, stagnation, surrender, sacrifice, it does feel like this has been necessary. You know, you have learned how to surrender much deeper as a result of this postponement. But let's see why. Let's see, you know, why this has happened. Death. So we've been going through an ending. You know, some transformations just take longer than others. There's no set time. You know, one person's ego death could be 10 times as long as another person's. You know, you think of, like, for example, you're trying to cook a meal. You know, it's like what you're trying to cook and what your neighbour's trying to cook. Well, maybe one of you is making pasta, which is ready in 12 minutes, and maybe the other one of you is making a casserole, which takes all day. You know, you're both serving dinner, you're both putting food on the table, but it just takes a different amount of time. And with this Death card, it just feels like, you know, this transformation, this rebirth has taken much longer than we had hoped for. There has been a delay. Maybe this person has been delaying their own ego death. Maybe someone's been holding on a little bit too tightly here. But let's see, because someone pulled away. So let's see who withdrew. What's this retreat about? The Sun. I don't know why we're getting all major arcanas today. This is crazy. The Sun. So this person has pulled away to try and find happiness, to try and connect with their inner child. I feel like this person has not been having a lot of fun lately. They've been feeling very stuck. I feel like this person's been in pain in some way. They've been in pain. They've been struggling. This person's really, you know, they've not had an easy time here with the Sun. I do feel like this is someone who has been struggling to feel happy recently. It's someone who's struggled to connect with the energy of joy. I really do feel like they've had to go away for a little while. They've had to spend some time just working on themselves and healing. Now with the Sun, I actually feel like the two of you may be kind of retreating together. You could be pulling away and just spending some quality time together because, you know, it helps the relationship blossom. So maybe you and this person have been waiting for a chance to kind of have some time for yourselves, and that is coming very soon. So if you've been lacking quality time, then, you know, Spirit is saying it's coming. You know, soon you are going to be able to withdraw. You're going to be able to just disconnect from a world and just have some much needed quality time together. And I do feel this will be a changing moment. This will be, I'm getting like, you know, when you're measuring a child's height and you make little marks on a door frame, it's like one of those moments. It's like a pivotal moment. It feels significant. So when the two of you get this chance just to have some quality time together, maybe a holiday that you've been waiting for, could just be the next step in the relationship that you've been waiting for, but I just feel like you're not telling anyone. There's no one else, you know, who you're going to discuss this with. Now we've got the Moon card. All major arcanas so far. Guys, this reading is huge. We are going through a change within our love lives, which we've been waiting for, which we've been holding out hope for, but it just hasn't happened yet. This feels truly life-changing. We've got the Hanged Man, something which was stuck. The Death card, it then goes through a rebirth. It then dies so that it can bloom again, and that's what the Sun is all about. This is about that blooming in the relationship. And then we've got the Moon, and oh my gosh, my phone just lit up, and look at the time. 11:11. Make a wish, guys, because I feel like your union is here. There is something which is changing in love. Now the moon represents kind of not being able to see the full picture. You know, things are always hidden under the light of the moon, or they look different to how they do when the sun is out. But do not fear, the sun and the moon coming out next to each other. This is a true twin flame soulmate connection. This is divine masculine, divine feminine. It's counterparts who are meant to be together. The two of you complement each other so perfectly. This is amazing, guys. The sun and the moon, it feels like the end of confusion, the end of uncertainty. There's something stable coming your way, something secure. I feel like there is about to be a whole lot of victory and success within this relationship. Yeah, the Fool, another major arcana. All of this reading has been major arcana so far, and I do not know why. The Fool, this is going to be fun. There's a sense of spontaneity, a sense of fun and joy coming back into this connection. The Fool is all about that new beginning. So I feel like you and this person, the sun and the moon, our true counterparts, are preparing for a fresh start here with the Fool. It feels like you're both taking a risk on something. You're both kind of like taking a chance on this relationship. Maybe just deciding, yeah, I'm gonna have a fresh start with this person. You know, we're gonna see where things go. It's almost like you're not putting any pressure on the connection. You're just giving it a chance. The two of you are just giving it a chance. You're just leaning into love, and that's all you can do. Minor arcana at last. Two of Spirit. This is our Two of Wands. Sorry, 10. I don't know why I said 2. 10 of Spirit. The end of a very difficult cycle. The end of pain. The end of struggle. You know, things have not been easy. I feel like financially things have been tough recently. You know, there's maybe been like addictions here, codependencies. There's been very painful karmic lessons. I do feel like something has kind of kept this connection stuck. It stopped it from progressing in the way that you both wanted. But this is, you know, the end of that difficulty, the end of the struggle. It's the end of the struggle, and it's just, the relationship is just going to start to blossom. Yep, Virgin of Mind. So this is our Page of Swords. This is good news. This is really good news, and I do feel like this is someone who admires you more than they tell you. This is a person who has much deeper feelings than they ever express. I don't know why, but it feels like they struggle with words, or they take a long time to express things. So it might be that when this person says something, you're like, oh wow, I never realized you felt that way, and they just assumed that you knew. They just assumed that, you know, you knew how they felt. You could read their mind. You're psychic after all. You know, they do believe that you're very intuitive, so it's like they feel like they don't need to say everything. You just know. But soon this person is going to reveal more about their feelings. I feel there's some very good news coming to this connection, like really good news. It seems like you are long overdue a bit of a fresh start here, and it's coming oh so very soon. You've been very patient here. Yeah, the Star. The Star is inspiration, releasing the past. This is hope, renewal. So yeah, you are going to get some very good news. There's going to be communication here, which I really do feel helps the two of you just release the past. And with the Star, this is about kind of like surrendering to the path here, surrendering to what has happened, so that you can make space for what is coming. But I feel like we are in this strange transformation right now, and it does feel like, you know, maybe someone's pulled away, maybe this connection has been stuck, but that's because things are being turned on their head. We're about to experience a whole new wave of motion and momentum. Okay guys, so we're going to go straight into the extended now, no break. So in the extended, it'll be on my Patreon site, which is sacredspace.co.uk. We're going to get some messages from your person, so we're going to get some counterpart messages. We're also going to use the Essential Tarot to get more messages from tarot, and we're going to get a spirit animal card for some guidance. So head over to my Patreon site, sacredspace.co.uk, find this reading in the spirit section, and let's just keep going and find out what else we need to know. Of Pentacles, it's almost like you've got to do something on your own. You've got to, you know, work on something independently. For the extended version, visit www.sacredspace.co.uk. Click on the Spirit section at the top of the page and find the video that you want to purchase. You can also filter by category and choose Extended. Click Purchase to buy this individual video, or sign up to the Evolve tier for full access to the Sacred Space site.